both ears. Let's go.
Hello? No, I
Yeah.
have one.
Oh, I've got both.
Oh, maybe I do have both.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh no, you've only got one.
No, you've got one as well.
What the fuck, bro?
Yeah, I know, bro. No.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Welsh University Championships live stream. Starting up first, we have Sophie with her squat opener. Very speedy. And that is a good lift for Sophie. I think that was no further attempts for Sophie. I believe she's just here for a bench nats QT. So she will
Yeah,
not be
Sophie's
coming
just
out
going
her
for
next two
bench only
squats.
today.
Yeah.
Our overlay hasn't updated, but we have Jana up next with 80 kilos, not Sophie again.
This is Jana coming out for an 80 kilo squat. I think she just missed the command there. So in the squat there is two commands, sorry. There's the start and there is the wrap. So unfortunately I think that is a no lift. Quite an easy thing to correct though. Probably just some comp day nerves.
Yeah, let's see what she comes up for a second.
I'm sure she'll just keep it the same. Quite an easy fix.
It seems that our overlay is one behind. So we'll get rid of that so no one gets confused who's coming through. Molly's up next with 97.5. Louis Warren there, standing directly in the view of the camera.
That's okay. He is a very handsome man, showing off the full top knot.
He does have the full top knot on, and his Commonwealth t-shirt.
Yes.
Bench only athlete at Commonwealth, Louis Warren.
But he was also assistant coach.
He was. Molly up now, 97.5 kilos. Hopefully no miscommands on this one. Looks very nice.
Yeah, that's exactly how you want your opener to look. Nice and easy. And that was 3 white lights and a good lift from Molly. Next up is Meg
Meg White, 105. Standing there with Loz Lifts on Instagram, at Loz Lift. Loz just back from the SPD Opens now, handling at Welsh Uni Champs. Powerlifting is not a sport you can rest in. Once again, looks very easy.
Very nice and easy opener, just waiting for those lights.
3 white lights.
3 white
very
lights,
nice.
good lift. Very good start to a comp.
She looks happy with that one. Well, Max, while we have some downtime waiting for Grace Labdon next with 120, do you want to introduce some of the sponsors?
So we have Avances sponsoring this competition. They are the leading powerlifting footwear brand. I myself use them for all 3 lifts, and their CEO and founder Arsha was gracious enough to sponsor this comp. So our best lifters today will be winning a free pair of Avances shoes each. And this is Grace Labdon coming out for a 120 kilo squat opener.
Grace looking calm and collective as always.
Commonwealth athlete, Grace
Commonwealth
Labdon.
athlete indeed, not wearing her Welsh singlet.
And we all know Grace Labdon can grind a squat, so that was very nice for her. She seemed very happy with her opener there. So next up we have Glesny, who's coming out for a 130 kilo squat opener. I believe that is the heaviest squat of the ladies for today.
That is, she is last up for the ladies. So we have one session today, 2 flights, only 10 lifted each. So we have a collection of males and females. 6 females, I believe, and the rest are males.
I think that is correct, yeah.
Another easy opener.
And that is 3 white lights and a good lift for Glesney.
First of the men up now, Aaron Cooks, 150 kilos. His handler, Thomas Ackerson.
Big Thomas.
Big Thomas. Also back from SPD Opens. We're a little bit delayed. Don't know. Bar loaded, there we go. That took a little bit of time, but we are ready.
There is Aaron coming out for a 150 kilo squat opener.
The man is in all black, a very stylish choice.
Very cold, very, very cold. Nice and deep.
Looks good to me.
3 white lights, that is a good lift for Aaron.
That was a good lift for Aaron. Thomas ready to greet him as he comes off the platform. Apart from Ivankas being our sponsor as well, this competition is helping to raise money for cancer research. Max, you want to say a bit more?
Yeah, this is raising money for Pancreatic Cancer UK. Obviously, I'll come back to Pancreatic Cancer UK in between the next lift, but this is EJ coming out for his squat opener of 152.5 kilos.
EJ been training with us back in the Swansea Uni gym, looking very strong for his prep.
Oh, that is unfortunately a no lift for EJ.
That is yellows. Did you catch it, Max?
I did not catch what those yellows were for. I'm not sure if it was soft knees at the top of the lift.
The yellow is kind of a catch-all button, so it could literally be anything.
So just quickly, as we were saying earlier, this competition is raising money for Pancreatic Cancer UK. 100% of all entry fees from this competition will be going towards cancer research. This is Jeremy coming out for a squat opener in the brand new SPD Forge kit.
Yeah, brand new, very orange.
I think it looks very dashing on him.
I prefer the grey with the orange outline. I know you were wearing that to train yesterday. But the new SPD range is very nice.
Very deep opener. And that is 3 white lights for Jeremy. Great start to this competition for him.
Last of the squats now for the openers. Owen Jenkins up next with 175 kilos. Yeah, as Max said, all money is going towards cancer research. I believe we've raised about 500 so far?
£500 so far, going straight to Pancreatic Cancer UK, which is amazing.
It is. There is a donation link in the description if anybody is kind enough and wants to donate.
But here is Owen Jenkins coming out for his squat opener.
Yes, the heaviest opener.
Very aesthetic, 3 reds and a collar. Oh, thank you.
Very fast.
Very easy opener for him. Just waiting for those lights.
2 to 1 there. Probably going to say on depth.
That does look like a red light, which is for depth.
2 to 1. Well, you need 2 lights to get it in, so.
Yeah, only takes 2. I'm sure he'll come out for his second and sink it.
2 of our lifters now have decided to take no more attempts for squats. So we have only 8 more lifters in this flight to do squats now. 2 of them just needed token lifts, and probably will continue with bench and deadlift. So we're now back for the seconds to the women. Jana with 80 kilos, retaking her last one, I believe.
Which she just missed the start command for. It was easy enough, so she just got to wait for those commands, and she'll be okay.
There's the start commands. Still very easy.
Let's wait for those lights.
There you go.
And that's a good lift. There we go.
Much better. Comp nose can get to you at the start.
Squats are usually the scariest of all the lifts. It does get easier from then onwards in the competition. So next up we have Molly coming out for her second attempt of 105 kilos on the squat. Very nice second. Let's wait for those lights. And that is a good lift for Molly.
Yeah, quite an easy second. Don't know where she'll go now for a third.
3 white lights as well. So next up is Meg White coming out for 115 kilo squat second. I believe this is to match her comp best.
Very nice to see someone coming out for the comp F on their second.
Yeah, it's always reassuring, isn't it?
I believe it was the Autumn Cup she lifted in?
Yeah, not too long ago. Only a month or 2 was her last competition. Or actually, it might have been Summer Cup, actually.
Too many competitions to keep track of these days.
That was a very nice second attempt. Ooh. She might have just skipped the rack command there.
She did. Bit too excited.
And now we have Grace Labden coming out for a 130 kilo squat second. Just 5 kilos underneath the Welsh junior squat record.
I'm glad you know that off the top of your head. Alright, let's see how this moves then.
Yeah, hopefully it moves nice and easy. So at a regional competition you cannot chip records, so if Grace Labdon does wish to set a new Welsh record here, she will have to squat 137.5 kilos.
Yes, chip-in records is saved for national level comps only, so as Max said, as this is divisional, must go up in 2.5 kilo increments.
Come on Grace, stick with it.
It was hard, but
that was 3 white lights and a good lift. What do you think, waiting for the attempt to come in now?
We are waiting for the attempt to come in now. We have the sheet up, so we'll see what happens when the attempt comes in. There is nothing to lose, it's always worth a go.
No, absolutely.
Well, while we wait for that, we have EJ up now.
Who just missed his squat opener.
It was all yellows.
It was all yellows.
We
So
did
it must
miss
be
one.
soft knees, I imagine. So he's just got to make sure that his knees are nice and locked at the start and at the end of the lift. That looked much better from where I'm sitting. And that was 3 white lights and a good lift for EJ. Made all the corrections he needed from his opener.
Grace has gone up to 132.5, so no shot at the record today. But I believe that's a PB.
I do believe that is a PB, extending her own comp PB from Commonwealth earlier this year.
Yeah.
And here is Aaron Crooks coming out for 165 kilo squat second, taking a 15 kilo jump from his opener. And he sticks with it and he grinds through.
Still looking very nice for a second.
Yep. Let's wait for those lights. And that was a good lift. Next up we have Owen Jenkins. Coming out for 182.5 kilos for a second.
I believe it's Jeremy first, and then Owen. Owen's last of the fight.
My mistake. This is Jeremy Everett coming out for 182.5 kilos.
Yeah, Jeremy has the lower lot number, so gets to go first. Once again, rocking the new SPD Forge range.
Grinds through it. There was just a little bit of just wait for those lights to come through. Yeah, unfortunately there was a little bit of downwards movement on the bar there. So on the squat, bench and deadlift, once you begin the lift, you cannot let the bar come back down once you start. That's poorly explained, but anyway, the bar can't move downwards once you initiate the lift. Coming out to the same weight as Owen Jenkins.
Getting shouted there for his knees then, not being locked out. Looks
another easy
very
attempt.
easy. 2 to 1 there.
That was a 2 to 1 no lift.
Reds.
For red lights, that's just for depth.
Must be depth.
Unfortunately, you do see it with the all black singlets. It's typically quite a large shadow over the hip crease in the hole.
A lot harder to see, no colour down the sides.
Yeah.
On to our thirds now then, last lifts of, well, for flight A. Then we'll move on straight on to flight B, and then take a 10-minute break after flight B have done all of their squats. Flight B includes the heavier men.
This is Yana coming out for 92.5 kilos for her third attempt.
Hopefully everybody in the crowd will be behind her for this. Always the third attempt, always the hardest attempt.
A very speedy third.
Looking very easy. We'll see what the refs say about that. That's a good lift.
That is a good lift. She does come off clutching her shoulder though, so I hope everything is okay there.
Last lift now from Molly, her handler Louis, once again, directly standing in the way of the camera.
We'll let him off. As said before, he is a very handsome man. The camera just loves him.
The camera does love him. So if Molly gets this will be free for free on lifts, which is good. Nice to see lifters hopefully going 9 for 9, or as close to.
That is always the goal of some lifters competition, isn't it? Just to get those 9 for 9 good lifts. And the 27 for 27 white lights. It's always good to know that you lift to the standard.
Spot a squatter there, that's fine.
sure she'll come back to that lift in no time. Got just 3/4 of the way up. Coming out for her third is Meg White with 120 kilos on the bar.
I believe you said this would be a PB.
I believe this is a comp PB for her.
Obviously, she missed the last one on the rack command, so she has gone up.
Yep.
No issue with the weight, just
need
an
to
issue.
hold yourself at the lockout. Yeah, her second move just fine, so hopefully this moves just as well.
Here she comes onto the platform. Looking quite confident. Nice easy walkout for a third. Looking very easy and waiting for the rack command.
Yep.
And that's 3 white lights.
Good lift.
Looked like there's way more in the tank there for Meg.
Absolutely.
And she looks very happy
with her third attempt there.
I see running away now. Up next race now, just got up 2.5 kilos. The second was a bit of a grind, but we'll see if she can add at least 2.5 more to her total.
We do know that Grace Lapton is a squat grinder, so...
Squat grinder, deadlift grinder.
Bench grinder.
Yeah. Some people lift at RP6 for everything. Some people can dog out an RP10.
I'm sure if this moves, Grace could probably have added another 2.5 kilos to this bar as well. She grinds through.
She's going through. She's done it.
What a grind. It is only... Oh, unfortunately that was a no lift. Red lights for depth.
Center and right.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
Yeah, it counts for us.
Yeah,
it counts for
gym
us.
lift, gym PB.
Yeah. That's all the women done now.
So next up we have EJ coming out for his third attempt with 165 kilos.
Looking pretty colour coordinated. Got the red shoes on too.
Oh, so he does. The red and black Jordans with the red and black SBD kit. And of course the OJM meat tee.
Easy.
Easy third attempt.
3 white lights.
That is a good
no
lift
problem at all.
EJ. Just a slight slip up on his opener, but he seems to be making good ground since then. Hopefully, the rest of his competition will go just as well.
Aaron up next, being
170 kilos on the bar for Aaron.
So after Aaron, we have 2 more lifters left for Flight A, and then we will move on to Flight B, starting with Alex Foster with 182.5 kilos.
Unfortunately,
just a bit
not
too
there
heavy.
today. I think he just sunk into the hole a bit too deep there and maybe just lost a bit of balance.
It's fine, our spot unloaders, keeping everyone safe.
Yeah, a good catch from the spotters and loaders. We've got quite a good team out on the platform there. So coming out for his third now is Jeremy Everett, just coming to retake his second of 182.5 kilos. He was just fell forwards a bit out of the hole, and there was a little bit of downwards movement on the bar, but the strength is definitely there.
The Jordans seem like a popular shoe of
Another
choice.
lifter with the Jordans. He is actually matching with one of the, or in fact 2 of the volunteer crew as well.
Maybe
Including
next
myself.
time. Maybe next time we can get a sponsorship.
A sponsorship from
Yeah.
Air Jordan.
Yeah, of course. Not a hard ass.
Unfortunately, that would be a conflict with Avances,
Which are better
which are better.
in every way. Style, lifting quality.
Oh, much better 182.5 kilo attempt from Jeremy there. That was a good lift. I believe this is his first competition as well. So to go for 2 for 3 on squats in your first competition, I think that's quite good.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, it's considerably better than I did in my first competition.
Probably better than I did in mine as well.
And the final squat of this flight, Owen Jenkins coming out for 185 kilos. I believe his second was just a little bit high, but it moved very well. So he's just got to sink this third attempt in, and he should be all good.
He looks ready. He looks locked in.
He looks very confident. Oh,
Very easy. That's a
And
good
that is
lift.
a good lift for
Nice.
Owen. And that concludes flight A of squats, and we'll be carrying directly onwards onto flight B.
When you miss a lift, sometimes it's quite difficult to gauge if you want to go up to retake again.
Oh, but that was definitely a right call from his handler there, the extra 2.5 kilos.
Cycling out the referees so everyone can have a little bit of a break. Alex Bushell now, technical controller.
And this is Alex Foster coming out for his squat opener. Looking very cold in his nightlight singlet. If you do hear us refer to Alex Foster as Foz or Fozzy, that is the nickname that he goes by. And that was a very comfortable opener from Alex Foster there. Oh,
2 to 1 there.
unfortunately though, picked up a 2 to 1 no lift. It looks like on red lights on depth. But it was a very comfortable attempt. I'm sure he can just sink his second attempt now. His strength is absolutely there. I'm sure he should still be confident from now.
Yeah, I don't think there's any need to retake 182 here. I think he can just move on straight to his second.
I think a 2.5 kilo jump would be sensible here. He moved
We'll
very
see what
well.
comes in now.
So 195 kilos has been put in for Alex Foster second. He must be feeling very strong. So we got Joss Reese coming out for his squat opener of 185 kilos. I apologise, Joss, if it is Joe, or if I'm just mispronouncing it.
Hard to get everything correct sometimes.
And it is nerve-wracking competing.
Looks very deep to me. Pretty white line.
That is a good lift.
Went a bit far forward on the way up, making it a little bit more
Yeah,
difficult.
maybe just tip forwards out the hole a bit. As we said, nerves do come in on meet day.
Especially for the first one. Another person in the Forge singlet with the Forge sleeves.
Oh, very matchy. Even with a almost matching belt as well. So this is Stefan or Stephen. I apologise if it is Stephen. Coming out for 190 kilos for his squat opener.
Maybe slightly high, but we'll see what the referees say.
Oh, that is
Yeah,
unfortunately
no
no
lift.
lift
Depth
for
across the
depth.
board, sadly.
As we have said, it is hard getting that first squat in on meet day sometimes, especially if it is your first competition. Nerves are usually at their highest for squats.
Henry up next. Thomas once again handling another lifter in flight 2. 195 on the bar.
I'd just like to give a quick shout out to Will Hughes.
Last year's president of Swansea Powerlifting.
Wow, very speedy opener from Henry there. Oh, but a no lift. I can't quite see what the lights are.
I believe those are yellows.
Yellows.
2 yellows, yeah. I believe he took a step before the recommend. Went backwards
That is
slightly.
unfortunate. You do just have to wait for the rack command at the end of your squat before you can move.
Our first squat in the 200 range.
It is indeed our first squat, beginning with a 2 for this session.
In the next 20 years, I feel I could do that.
Very fast opener from Tom there.
Very speedy indeed. No lift again.
Unfortunately, that was
Reds for the
Deb.
side.
As we have said before, black singlets sometimes, as much as they do look cool, they do make it, you know, look like you are squatting a bit higher than you might be.
Yeah. Not having the greatest start.
No, four missed openers so far, with the only good lift being Joss. Hopefully Archie can change that though.
Archie's first competition, so might have very big nerves.
But he has got quite a bit of crowd support. Coming up for 205 kilos. A very respectful opener for your first competition as well.
Trying to tip over the rack there.
Everyone has their own methods for wedging into the bar. Wow.
Looks very nice.
Very speedy.
Let's see how it goes. A good lift.
And a good lift. He has broken the bad lift curse.
He has.
And hopefully Jack can continue on from that. Also coming out for 205 kilos.
Once again handled by Thomas Ackerson. Apparently this man has many lifters.
Well, like you said earlier, powerlifting is a full-time hobby. So
it is. No rest for the wicked. Another 205 here from Jack.
just held a bit at the start. But still moved fine. Let's just wait for those ref lights. Unfortunately, that was
sorry,
a no
all
lift
3 reds.
on depth, unfortunately.
Sorry, the coast is not broken. Go back to it.
Coming out next is Jasper.
Incredibly handsome man from Exeter.
For 215 kilos, he is looking quite amped up as well.
His last competition as a junior.
It is indeed, and he is handled by the Stefan. Showing his respect to the spotters and loaders there. I think it's always quite nice to give the spotters and loaders a little fist bump. After all, they will be potentially saving your life in this competition.
Yeah. They put in a lot of work.
Ooh, a very, very speedy opener from Jasper there. And it is a good lift, 3 white lights.
Jasper, veteran of the sport, wouldn't see less from him for that.
Yes, he has competed at the Junior Nationals this year.
Who knows what's next for Jasper? Open Nationals? Maybe.
Oh, with the new qualifying procedure, he will have to fight for his position there. Hopefully at the Welsh Championships this year. Coming out for the same weight as Ben Davies. Coming out in the Phoenix singlet. Which I might add, I'm a big fan of.
I do like the Phoenix singlet.
Matches the plates quite well.
Yeah, I am very partial to the old school winter drop of the All Black from SPD.
Very speedy opener from Ben there.
Good
And
lift
that
from
was
Ben.
a good lift for Ben Davies there. And coming out for the same weight is Omar Ali.
Last lifter in flight B, so this will be the end of the first attempts.
I did hear that he burst his knee sleeves on his 1 week out squat, so he is actually wearing a borrowed pair of Inzers today.
Oh,
Not ideal, your equipment to break on your final SVD,
not ideal at all.
but I have a feeling this won't bother him.
Doesn't look like it bothered him at all.
Absolutely not. Omar can grind a squat, so I'm sure there'll be some big jumps here.
Knee sleeves do burst sometimes. I know Max here, when he competed at the Swansea Cardiff Varsity, his knee sleeves broke and continued to break on every single squat lift he did.
That was true. I did in fact break my knee sleeves on my squat opener, and then squatted with only one sleeve for the second and third.
A true hero, and I believe best male lifter at Varsity.
Anyway, coming back to the Welsh Uni Championships, coming out, starting the round of second squats is Joss Rees, coming up for 195.
Josh, one of the only people to get his openers, so no pressure on him now.
He has just been stopped by the TC for not having his wrist wraps ready when the bar loading was called.
Yeah, all equipment needs to be done up. The only thing you can fiddle with, change on the platform is your belt.
Yep.
So wrist wraps, knee sleeves, singlet needs to be in the right place before you get on the platform.
Still got plenty of time for his lift though.
Yeah, about 30 seconds. So he needs to get the start command before the minute runs out. Otherwise he gets a no lift.
So yes, the timer, you have 1 minute to initiate your lift in a powerlifting competition, so that is until you receive the start command on the squat and bench, or until you make an effort to pick up the deadlift. Or got a little bit stuck in the hole there from Josh, but he grinded through quite well.
We'll see if he went down at all.
Unfortunately, that was a no lift.
Blues and yellow.
Mixture of lights there, likely for the downwards motion, and maybe just some soft knees as well. But he's still got another attempt. I'm sure if he just takes some time to chill and come out for the third. So next, we have Henry Gates, who missed his opener.
Decided to take the same weight again, 195 kilos.
Very smart choice. Sometimes it's not worth the risk of going up after missing your opener. But I believe this was just on technicalities, this wasn't on strength, so I'm sure he can just make the necessary adjustments. Very nice looking attempt there from Henry. And that was a 3 white lights, good lift.
He's on the board.
Coming out next, who went up from their opener is Alex Foster, coming out for 195 kilos.
Yes, I did call a depth.
Yes, just a depth call, but I do remember his opener did move quite speedy, so he just sinks this second.
Come on, boss! Seems to be very collected.
Very strong walkout. Another easy attempt for Foz there, just waiting for those lights. And that is a good lift for Alex Foster. He is on the board.
2 to 1. Looks like depth from the right referee.
But the left and middle were both happy, so
That's all you need.
all you need is 2.
No jury here today, so no alternative lifts.
So coming out for their second attempt is Tom. He also missed his opener. I believe this was also on a technicality. I don't think anyone missed their opener on strength.
Deciding to stick with the 200 kilos he initially went with in his first attempt.
Another easy attempt of 200 kilos for Tom there, just waiting on those lights. That was a 2-to-1 no lift, again just on depth, so he's just got to come out for his third and really sink the attempt.
Yes, if you miss all of your attempts in squat, bench, and deadlift, you do not get a total. You need to get at least one across the board on each. So hopefully we'll get the crowd behind him for his third,
yes.
And we'll get him 3 white lights across
It's
the
looking
board.
very easy for him, he's just got to come out and sink it.
Opting to take 200 again for his third.
So Stephen, or Stefan, also missed his opener. I believe this was just on depth.
But decided to go up.
10 kilo jump.
Yep. Looks very deep.
Oh. Let's just wait for those lights. It looked like it was deep enough.
Fell backwards slightly.
But unfortunately, just a no lift for Blues there, so that is just a downwards movement on the squat.
Just came out a bit weird.
Yeah, just came up. I think he tried to sink a bit deep there and just fell forwards, coming out the hole. I'm sure he can come out for his third attempt, and hopefully we can take the same weight and get a score on the board.
Jack up for 205. Once again, retaking his opener. Easy workout for Jack here. Still an easy lift. We'll see what the referee says.
Lights. Oh, unfortunately, that was a no lift there.
Still
for Jack
on depth.
He's just got to come out for his third and really sink it.
The referees are really on it today with the depth goals.
The standard of the competition is always increasing. If anyone is watching this from who also watched the Open Nationals, they would have seen that many of the lifters at that competition almost had a wake-up call for their standard of lifting there. So coming out for their second is Archie Medway for a 220 kilo squat.
Very easy.
Squat from Archie there.
We'll see if the depth. It's
And
good
that is
lift.
a good lift.
Depth from the left referee. He looks happy walking off.
His handler looks even happier as well. Sorry, his handler is just speaking to me. So that was Will Hughes, Archie's handler. So coming out for their second attempt of 230 kilos is Jasper. A seasoned lifter.
A lot of support around the venue for Jasper.
He's quite well known, quite a popular guy. Oh, a very comfortable
nice.
second from Jasper there. And
3 white lights.
white lights. So coming out for their next squat is Omar. 230 kilos on the bar, same as Jasper. Oh no, a 10 kilo jump. Apologies.
Which is the same as Jasper. Jasper did his 2K.
Oh,
So far doing the same attempts.
I should put my glasses on. Another seasoned veteran, might I add, Omar. Very comfortable second attempt there.
Don't think the refs can be unhappy with his depth there.
Three
Yep,
white lights for Omar.
Very nice.
I And I believe that might be a matching squat PB for him.
If so, it was very easy.
I'm trying to recall what he lifted at the World Championships this year. And I believe he ended on a 230 squat. It's always nice seeing, like you said earlier, lifters taking their comp PBs as second attempts. Next we have Ben Davies coming up to 232.5 kilos.
Looking very easy.
Easy attempt there. Just wait for those lights to come in.
Yep.
And three white lights.
It's looking good.
So as we come into our third round of squats now, we still have 3 lifters who need to register a squat.
Yep.
Hopefully no one bombs out.
Hopefully no one bombs out. You never like to see anybody bomb
I
out.
would hate to see people run out of a competition. If a lifter does bomb out, they can still continue with the competition, however they do not register a total. So they can still continue with all of their attempts for bench and deadlift, but if they're here for a qualifying total or anything like that, they cannot use their total from this competition. So this is Josh Reese coming out, retaking a second with 195 kilos.
His last squat.
What a grind.
He looks happy.
And
The
that is a
referees
good
are happy
lift.
too.
I don't think there was a single kilo remaining on that squat. That was excellent attempt selection from his handler.
Squeeze that.
So coming out for their third now is Alex Foster with 200 kilos on the bar. I do believe this is a comp PB for him.
I do believe so.
Alex Foster is also the captain of the Swansea University Powerlifting Club. The women's captain, Grace Ladwin, is also competing in the Flight A.
A lot of the committee competing here at WUX showing their support.
And a very easy third from Alex Foster there. And that is a good lift for Alex Foster.
Looks happy as he walks off.
There were many kilos left in the tank there.
Just having a leisurely stroll around the park. Right.
Right, coming out now is Tom O'Donnell, who needs this squat to stay in the competition.
He does. I believe he's been called on depth for all of them.
Both attempts, they move very easy both times. He just needs to sink them a bit deeper.
That's deep.
That
was
did look
good.
deeper than his second and first attempt. And
Really
that is
on
a
the
good
board.
lift. Tom has registered a squat. He looks very pleased with himself coming off the platform. Right, coming out for their next squat is Stephen with 200 kilos. Again, he needs this squat to stay
Same
in the competition.
situation. I believe once again, still a depth issue.
Yep, looks strong for each attempt, just needs to sink it. That was very deep and faster than his first 2 attempts. Let's just wait for those lights. And that is a good lift. Stephen is staying in the competition. He has registered a squat.
Done from the left, but centre and right are happy.
Like we've said many times before, all it takes is 2.
All it does take is 2.
So coming out for their third squat is Jack Roberts. He also needs this to stay in the competition. And I believe it is just that depth call.
Five. This is the last person now who needs a lift to stay in, or to at least ratio total. Of course, if he does fail, he can still do his bench and deadlift. But everyone's done well so far. I feel like it could go either way, but we'll see.
Unfortunately, that is a no lift for Jack Roberts. I do hate to see it, but he can still continue on with the competition, and I'm sure he can still bring it back to bench and deadlifts, and hopefully...
His handler gave him a little bit of a pep talk as he walked off then.
So coming out for their third attempt squat now is Henry with 210 kilos on the bar. Oh, that looked like a good attempt from where we are sat. And that is a good lift,
attempt.
3 white lights.
Very nice. Get a clap there from Thomas.
Wow, 235 kilos on the bar for Archie, who is looking psyched, ready to go.
You can only imagine what he's listening to right now.
Probably funk.
Maybe Taylor Swift.
White girl music.
Yeah.
There are 4 reds on that bar, so this is and I believe this is a PB attempt for him. I'm not sure if he has squatted 240 kilos before. Of course, this is his first competition, so every lift he makes is a comp PB.
It is indeed. So far doing very, very well for his first competition.
Yeah, I believe he is... I think he's only picked up 1 red light so far. He's got the crown behind him.
Looks good. He's fallen forwards.
Just fell forwards a bit there. Good catch from the spotters and loaders.
Yeah. Looking like a good fight too.
That is gutting. Just fell a bit forwards coming out of the hole, unfortunately. But the strength was there. He did stand up.
He did stand up.
I would count that as a gym PB. If that is a PB for him. Like I said, I can't remember if he has squatted 240 kilos before. But obviously everything is different in a competition environment.
Jasper up next, just vibing, having a little dance while he waits.
240 kilos on the bar for Jasper. He has got some big support behind him from the crowd.
A lot of support for Jasper here.
His handler just giving some encouragement from the sidelines as well. Very comfortable third. Could have left that one in the warm-up room.
3 white lights.
And a good lift.
I think Jasper the first person to go 3 for 3 in flight 2.
Yeah, that is correct. He's the first person to go 3 for 3 in this competition.
Yeah, looks like you're
He
on.
is the first person to hit all 3 squats. Let's see if Ben Davies can carry on that tradition. Not tradition. But here's Ben Davies for 242.5 kilos for his third attempt squat.
Yeah, asking the crowd for some hype there at the start.
4 reds and all the change.
Looking very deep.
Just
lost it.
Unfortunately, just fell coming out of the hole.
On to our last lift for squats, Omar Ali. 242.5, taking the same. He was following Jasper in attempts, but decided to go 2.5 up.
An extra 2.5 kilos. I believe best lifter is likely going to be a fight between these 3 men, Jasper, Ben and Omar. Giving us respect to spotters and loaders. With plenty of support from the crowd as well.
Those borrow sleeves doing the work. Who knows where he could have lifted if he still had his own sleeves? Very deep.
And he
Very
keeps
loud.
grinding, and he, we've seen 3 amazing squat grinds this
We have.
competition. And
That's
it is
a
a
good
good
lift.
lift.
There we go. That's the end of squats for
So
today.
there will now be a 10-minute break before bench.
And then we will see you back. So we'll see you back in 10 minutes. And we're back.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the Welsh University Championships. Bench has just begun in Flight A. So we have Yara coming out for her bench opener of 50 kilos.
Quite fast. Press command from a centre referee there.
And that is a good lift for Yana's bench opener. I'd just like to quickly, once again, thank our sponsors, Avansus, for donating a free pair of Avansus Apex power shoes to the best male and the best female of today's competition. And I'd like to remind everyone that this competition is all to raise money for Pancreatic Cancer UK. The donation link is in the bio for this stream. We have already raised £500 for Pancreatic Cancer UK, which is amazing. And anyone who can donate would be greatly appreciated. This is Molly coming out for her bench opener of 50 kilos. And that is a good lift for Molly's bench opener.
Yeah.
Hopefully we have an easier start to bench than we did with squats.
Yeah.
Already off to a good start with 2 good lifts.
Yeah. And through the power of coding, I've fixed our overlay, so we now have the right lifter on the screen at the right time. So as it says, Sophie Snow up next with 60 kilos. Just waiting for the platform to be ready. Bars loaded.
So I believe Sophie is here for the bench nats QT, which I don't remember off the top of my head, but I'll be sure to check it between her attempts. A very smooth opener from Sophie there, and that is a good lift.
$60 kilos now for Megan on the bar.
And that is a good lift for Meg.
A good lift indeed. Grace Loudon up next. 62.5 kilos on the bar.
Grace has already proved that she can grind through a squat. Hopefully she doesn't have to grind through any benches, just as long as she did her squat third, but if she has to, she will. I think it's always quite reassuring to know as a lifter that you can grind through lifts.
Yeah, it really can throw off sometimes how your lifts look. So a second may look like a third, but then your third is even grindier. And sometimes very hard to do and taxing for a lifter, but always nice to see.
Makes it a very good spectacle to watch as well.
It does.
And that is a good lift for Grace Labu.
Yep. Flight A going swimmingly so far.
Very
much better than Flight B. But who knows, who knows. We'll see later how Flight B will go.
So coming out next is Glesney with 85 kilos for bench. I believe she's also here for a bench QT.
She did. She took one squat attempt and then scratched the rest. I believe 130 kilos for a squat. Asking for a handout from, I believe that is Jodie Bynan, who's given the handouts today.
Commonwealth athlete Jodie Bynan.
Indeed,
and
going,
Home Nations.
And going to Home Nations, who just refereed squats and now is helping on the platform.
And that is 3 white lights and a good lift for Glesney's
Very
opener.
nice. On to the males of Flight A now, with Aaron coming up first with 95 kilos. No need for a handout here for
Opting
Aaron.
not to take one.
Yeah.
Some people just prefer it. I
Hmm.
prefer no handout on my bench.
I do feel the handout is the only thing about the bench that really can change between comp to comp.
Yes, that and the bench pad.
Yes. I believe we're still on the Gen 2 bad here.
Oh, just caught on the rack a bit
Stuck
there. But nonetheless, still 3 white lights and a good lift for
Very
Aaron.
nice. Yeah, there is another softer bench pad. I believe you use the Commonwealth that is available.
Yes, yep. So the pad that they are benching on at the moment is, as Kem said, a Gen 2 pad, so it's quite stiff. With the newer pads coming out at the moment at National Series are very, very soft.
I know we, for a fact, are getting the new pad in.
We are.
We are.
Hopefully,
For the Phil Richard Classic.
Phil Richard Classic in February will be the debut of the brand new pad in Wales.
Hopefully, please do not hold us to that.
Yeah, just don't quite us if it comes to the Phil Richard Classic, and it is not here.
Yeah. If it's not there, you can direct all your messages to @MaxRapsels.
Very easily over. And I've just noticed how long EJ's arms are. That bar travels back to Swansea. Before it,
Hopefully,
before
we'll
it
see
gets
some
up
good
pressed.
pulls on deadlift.
Yeah,
Presumably
absolutely.
a sumo puller.
Yeah. If not, wasted leverages.
Wasted. Why is he even here?
Next up, 110 kilos for their bench opener, Jeremy Everett. He's just explaining his handout.
Often to wear a belt on bench.
Very much a personal preference. Some people prefer it, some people don't. Another very long-limbed lifter here.
Yeah.
And a good lift for Jeremy Everett. He's got a bench on the board.
He does have a bench on the board.
It's always quite reassuring hitting your opener, knowing that you aren't going to bomb in this session. Or this lift, rather.
Yeah, so far, every single one has been a good lift.
Yep, so hopefully Owen Jenkins carries that on and gets his opener in, as he is coming up for 117.5 kilos, the biggest bench of this flight.
Yeah, hopefully no commentator's curse for Owen. Very aesthetic looking bar. Looks very nice.
Just wait for those lights to come in. And that is a good lift.
Clean across the board for the
Yep.
first attempts.
Straight whites for everyone's openers, and what we love to see. So starting off our second round of bench is Molly coming out for 52.5 kilos.
It looks like Glesney is done. Only needed 85.
Oh, nice easy day.
Yeah,
One
very
squat,
easy
one
day.
bench. I wonder if she would just come in and just max out on the deadlifts, or whether that will just be the conservative opener again.
Yeah. Opens up with 75, then jumps straight to 300.
Taking that women's best lifter.
Blown out of the water.
And also
Probably
I
taking
think
a
the
couple of
world
records,
record
yeah.
as well.
Unfortunately, can't break world records here.
An
But
unofficial world record.
An unofficial world record.
However, 300 kilos was pulled in this competition.
Or was at least loaded.
Loaded, yeah, absolutely. Her handler just giving her some. Oh. Another very easy attempt there from Molly.
You can see our photographer there in the corner, Lab.
Photo Lab.
Photo Lab, yes, Photo Lab. All lifters can
Purchase their photo packages from
Indeed.
his website. The link is in the bio of
The Welshies
the
Instagram.
Welsh University Championships
Yes.
Instagram bio. There we go. Stumbled over my words a little bit there.
That's good.
The link tree. That's
The
what
link
I'm trying to
tree.
say. The Welsh University Championships link tree.
55 kilos on the bar here.
Another easy attempt there from Yana. And that is a good lift for Yana. 2 for 2 on bench. Usually gives you a little bit of wiggle room with your third attempt.
Moving on to Sophie now for
Next is
65.
Sophie. Which I believe this is what she needs to get the qualifying total for British bench.
Yeah, it looks like it.
And her opener was nice and easy, so this should be no problem for her.
British bench, I believe, also taking place in Wales this year.
Yes, in Cardiff.
A nice drive for people who live in the north or south of England. Not too far for us.
No,
We're
very
currently in
easy for
Cardiff.
everyone in the south of Wales.
Indeed. Looking very nice.
There we go, very easy. And that is her British bench QT secured.
Yep, British bench QT sorted. We'll see if she comes out for another now. She looks like she is going to come out for another attempt.
This is Meg White coming out for 65 kilo bench second. Once again, I believe this is matching her comp best. Very easy attempt there. Just waiting for one of the referee lights there. And that is a good lift for Meg White.
There we go, that's very good. Bench going phenomenally.
Yep.
Much better than squats for everyone.
And I really pray we have not cursed that for Grace Lapton here.
No. Too well experienced for us to coaster.
Absolutely. In fact, I believe she is Commonwealth podium bencher.
Yeah,
Yeah, I believe she got the bronze medal at Commonwealth for bench.
believe another one as well. Maybe squat or deadlift, I'm not too sure. Obviously, those are an option, so.
And
That's
that is
very
a
nice.
good lift for Grace.
Grace maybe will leave as our best female lifter and win herself a pair of the banker shoes.
Yeah.
Probably to add to her collection of many banker shoes that she already has.
So coming out next, the first one in this flight is Aaron with 102.5 kilos on the bar.
I believe is what I did at my last competition, so nice to see someone take it for the second. Probably not going to be as grindy as mine was. Looking
Bit of a grind there, just going to wait for those referee lights to come in. And that is a good lift. I think he might have picked up a light there for his head coming off the bench there.
Oh no, it looks like he's all three white lights.
Oh, 3 white lights.
Must have
Oh,
misheard.
never mind. I must
Yeah.
have misheard. My apologies. So coming out next is EJ with 105 kilos on the bar.
Not just long arms, a very long name, break in my overlay. And I think the other overlay too.
A very aesthetic load to have on the barbell as well, with the red, yellow and collar.
Indeed. A lot of people aspire to have this.
Is that yourself included?
Yes, yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Welsh champs would be a spectacle if I get the QT.
Absolutely no denying those locked elbows there for the start command.
Looks good.
And that is
3 white
three
lights.
white lights
Very
and
nice.
a good lift.
Looking very good. Hopefully we'll see 110, which we do see.
Coming out next is Jeremy Everett with 115 kilos on
yeah.
the bar.
Looking very calm. No need for music for this man. He's calm and collected and ready to go.
I can spot a coveted SUP sticker on his on his belts there.
Very rare to get these days.
Very,
one
very
of a
rare.
kind.
I believe there's only 50 in the whole world.
In the whole world.
The whole world.
Some would say there's 0 out of the UK.
Some would even say 0 out of Wales.
Yes. Get yourself a sub sticker from Max. Any powerlifting competition you find him at. If you say the magic
that is
words,
a bit of a
please
drive
give
from
me a
Jeremy
sticker.
Everett there.
Yes, it looked good.
But a good lift.
Yes, a good lift nevertheless. Last lift for second attempts.
Oh. And that is Owen Jenkins with 125 kilos. Another very aesthetic load on the barbell.
Yep.
That's two reds and a collar, 125 kilos.
Looking very nice. We'll see what the ref says.
And that is a good lift for
That's a good
Owen
lift.
Jenkins.
We have not missed a single lift on the bench periods.
And we now start our third round of benching with Molly coming out for a 55 kilo bench. Opting to take just 2.5 kilo jumps on her bench.
Yeah.
I think it's always best to on bench take the smaller increments.
Yes,
where
bench
possible.
gets fast hard. Gets
Hard
fast.
fast.
Yes. Yeah, our overlay slightly broken still on Owen Jenkins, but we are on Molly.
This is Molly. There we go.
First one up, will she get 3 for 3 on bench? I hope so. Still looking very easy for a third. We'll see what the referee say. 3 white
Nice,
lights,
3
mate.
white lights.
Very
Good
nice. 3 for 3 on bench. We love to see it.
Coming up next is Yana with 60 kilos on the bar. Bit of a grind. Oh,
I think it went down slightly on the top.
did the refs catch it?
Oh. She's moving very slowly off the platform.
Oh, it's
good
still
lift.
a good lift.
Said the referee there, saw the downward movement. Sides are happy. Can be hard to see from all point of view. That's why we have 3 referees.
The plates do get in the way sometimes.
Yeah.
So next up is Sophie coming out for a 70 kilo bench. Quite a milestone for many lifters, getting that 70 kilo bench press, especially in competition.
Yeah. as you said before, Sophie with second attempt got the QT for British bench. Let's go for a bit more.
Why not? Nothing to lose now. Oh, just a bit of a grind off the chest. Good catch from the spotters and loaders. Just not there today, unfortunately. I'm sure it'll be there by British bench.
Yes.
Coming up next, also for 70 kilos, is Meg White. This will be a comp PB for her.
Meg having a very good day so far. A bit of a grind, but she's got through it.
Fights through it. Let's wait for those referee lights. And
3
white
white
lights and a good lift. So coming out next for 72.5 kilos is Grace Labden.
Last bench for Grace. Do you remember what she benched in Commonwealth?
I unfortunately do not remember off the top of my head. I believe it was 72.5 kilos.
Go, Grace!
A quick look at open lifter as fast as we can on her Instagram.
It was 70 kilos.
Oh, so this is 2.5
so this will
PB.
be a PB for her.
This looks very good. She's pushing through.
Oh, we see the classic Grace Labden grind coming through.
Not stopping. We'll see how it goes. Everyone's clapping. And it's free
That
white
is a good
line.
lift.
Yeah, we'll see it as the finishing is coming off. Very happy.
I hope
Everyone at
someone goes back through the stream and counts the seconds on that grind.
Yeah. We will, as we said earlier, she can grind her squat, bench, and deadlift.
Yep.
Oh,
And that was a grind that I'm sure would even make a Panna sweat.
it would. Aaron Cook's up next. Crook, sorry, 105. Hopefully not as much of the grind as Chris is. Hopefully a bit easier. But we'll see. Three lifters left after Aaron.
And we'll come in straight into flight B.
Looking.
We have another
Dangerous
grind.
stick.
Just gets stuck off the chest, unfortunately, there.
Oh, brilliant spot on loaders, always there.
Ready to catch you.
Always ready to catch you.
Coming
EJ.
out next, EJ.
Yeah, EJ up next.
110 kilos on the bar.
A lot of kilos.
A lot of kilos to move a lot of distance as well.
Yeah. I believe someone has already timed Grace's bench attempt at 7.51 seconds.
7.51 second bench grind. I'm sure that's a PB in itself.
Yeah, probably. Thank you to Jack Ward at home for feeding us all the information.
Unfortunately just got caught just shy of the lockout there.
But good effort nevertheless from EJ. Two more people left now. Jeremy up next with 117.5 kilos. Still, so far, very good flyer bench. Only 3 misses so far, total. Bars loaded.
Unfortunately, just got caught off the chest there.
Yeah, some of the hardest places on
Only a
benches.
2.5 kilo jump in a second, so
Not losing too many kilos there.
no, not at all.
Yeah, on bench, hardest places, straight off your chest, and then about halfway up before your triceps kick into lockout. Can always be the hardest.
So coming out for their third attempt and the last bench in this flight is Owen Jenkins with 127.5 kilos on the bar.
2.5 up from his last.
I'm sure he's got this. His second attempt was quite comfy.
He looks very relaxed.
Arms crossed.
Yeah, waiting for the...
Spoilers and loaders just to check his bar.
Yeah. And
There you go.
they're happy.
They're happy. So this is the last bench of this flight, and we'll be going straight into flight B. Unfortunately just too much today.
Yeah, as we can see, 2.5 kilos means a lot on bench and can be the difference between good or bad, especially just going from your last one.
As we said earlier, it does get very hard very fast.
Once again, shout out to Photo Lab, who's in front of me now, changing his lens to get better photos for all the lifters. I believe he's got a new camera too. He's bought with him. First one. Never mind being informed he hasn't brought his new camera.
All lifters can purchase their photo packages via Photo Lab's Instagram website or the Welsh University Champs Instagram page.
Yep. 92.5 kilos for our first bench there.
Of flight B,
Yep.
Josh Reese coming out for 92.5.
Get some start commands.
Very speedy.
Very easy, yeah. Bench can take the longest out of all the free lifts. A lot of people have very technical setups. Can take a while to get in.
Of the three lifts, I would say.
Indeed.
And you do want to make sure everything is right. Usually with a squat or a deadlift, if you do make a slight mishap on your technique, typically you can grind through, but on bench you don't have that same advantage. So coming up next is Stephen Casburn,
100 kilos.
100 kilos.
100 kilos. A very nice opener, 100 kilos.
Strong opener, 3-digit opener. Another long-armed bencher. Rapid opener.
It's where you'll see them all clean up in deadlifts.
Absolutely. Whilst the bar is loaded for Alex Foster, I would just like to take another moment to thank our sponsor, Avances Official, for providing the prizes for our best male and best female lifter in this competition. And I'd like to remind everyone that this competition is raising money for Pancreatic Cancer UK, and you can donate in our bio. This is Alex Foster coming out for 105 kilos on the bench.
Very speedy.
Very, very speedy opener.
Very nice.
Alex Foster there. And here's someone else who can also grind for a bench, so I'm sure he'll be taking a large jump to a second attempt here.
Might have to make that a requirement for next year's men and female captain for Swansea Powerlifting.
Must grind a lift.
Indeed. Well loaded for Tom.
120 kilos on the bar. The benches of this flight are ramping up quite quickly.
Very quickly. I believe we're going up to 145 kilos on the end.
Wow, that is a big opener for bench.
It is. Very easy. Tom opting for no wrist wraps, but does have his watch on. Keep him safe. Always knows the time.
Just making sure you do... Oh. The referee just having a quick conversation with Tom just there.
Maybe to take his watch off, I'm not too sure. We'll see.
Coming next, Archie Medway, 130 kilos on his bench.
Still look very concentrated, very locked in, even for his opener. Also very long arms.
Reasonably long arms, you are right.
No problem with elbow depth there.
And that's another good lift. So far, so good as we are just over halfway. Oh, we are exactly halfway through the fight. No one's missed a bench opener, so not as dramatic as squats so far.
No. Bench generally openers a lot easier. People usually take it.
Yeah, take conservative bench openers.
Yeah.
Very rapid 135 kilos
Yeah,
from Henry
indeed.
Gates there. And a
Very
good
well
lift. So coming out next is Jack Roberts with also 135 kilos on the lift. And I should add that Omar is opening afterwards again with 135 kilos.
Very popular number, 135.
Now, unfortunately, Jack did bomb out on his squats, but he can still continue on with bench and deadlifts.
Yeah, just lifting for fun now. Love of the game.
Already here, might as well finish the competition.
Exactly. Might as well still try and have a fun day.
Smooth opener from Jack there. And that... Oh, sorry,
no
that
lift.
is a no lift for Jack.
If you can see the TV screen, is a yellow and two yellows.
Two yellows.
Yeah,
Wonder what that was for.
his
Perhaps
handler
soft
Thomas.
elbows?
Yeah, we'll have to see various reasons. Of course, Thomas, his handler, went up and asked the referees. Of course, if you do get any lights, you are more than welcome to ask the referees what for, so you can correct for next time.
But it was a very comfortable opener for him, so
Yeah.
I'm sure he can come out and just get those last bits of technique nailed in.
Omar up next, 135. Like Max said, very popular number.
Wow.
Very fast from
Rapid
Omar.
opener from Omar there.
3 white lights.
I would not like to be the volunteer who is giving Omar the handout, as he has probably the most particular handout in Wales.
Yeah. Even more particular than mine.
And he will let you know.
He will. He will.
He will let you know.
He
if
must do it
it's,
right.
Not how he wants it to be.
We can see Howard Sheen on the camera here rocking the oversized Forge t-shirt. a personal favourite of mine. And also blocking Ben Davies, who's up next with 142.5.
Very big bench opener.
Very big.
And it's not even the biggest bench opener of the flight.
No, we've got one more after. We got Jasper still to go after this, who is the last person to bench.
Just waiting for the stream to change over onto platform.
Seems that the referees haven't started their timer, so I'll manually change it myself. I will remind the referees to start their timer.
This is Ben Davies with 142.5. That was a very solid bench opener.
Looking very solid indeed. 3 white lights. Very nice.
And the last bench opener we have Jasper. The stream is just catching up there, but this is Jasper coming out for 145 kilos.
Yep. Last lift for first attempts, and a very big lift for the first attempts. Just making sure to get the correct rack height for Jasper.
Sometimes it is always worth just checking the rack height on your rack.
Okay. Seems they had the wrong rack height given into them, so they've changed it now to 8 on lift the cast and set him up properly. It does seem like the referees are still forgetting to press the start for the timer.
Very easy bench
Very
opener there.
easy. And he's looking good. On to our second attempts now.
So starting off on our second round of bench, we have Josh Reese coming out for a 100 kilo bench, a milestone for many.
A milestone for many indeed.
And a second for Joss.
Indeed. Milestones then jump up quite quickly to 100 to 120. There we go, and the centre referee is now using their timer, so the stream automatically switches over to our lifting view.
So with bench, you have a minute from bar loaded to unrack the bar and receive your start command. Very similar to squats.
Indeed. Getting a bit stuck there.
Just caught just shy of lockout there. That might have been a technical issue.
I assume he'll come back and try that again for his third.
Yeah, he's still got one more attempt.
Yeah.
Coming out next is Stephen for 110 kilos. And once again, I apologise if it is Stefan.
Seems our MC's seen Stephen as well, so it might be right.
Yeah,
no complaints so far. Yeah, indeed.
Wow, a very rapid descent from Stephen there.
3 white lights.
And a good lift. Off to a much better start on bench than he was squats. Glad to see that. Ooh. So coming out next is Alex Foster with 112.5 kilos.
Not too certain on Alex's bench PB. See if I can find out. Alex Foster making sure he's in the best position possible on his bench.
Very strong on rack. Opting for no handout. A bit shaky, but Alex Foster is typically a bit shaky when he benches.
Indeed. This is a, if you guess it, is a PB. 2.5 kilos. There you go. 2.5 PB.
PB!
Yeah, very nice.
Well, as earlier, we always like to see PBs taken on second attempts. So Up next is Tom, coming out for 127.5 kilos.
Yeah, Tom O'Donnell. The overlay not liking the apostrophe O'Donnell. Opting to show a question mark instead.
Tom O. Donald.
Oh.
Taking a 7.5 kilo from his bench opener, must be feeling quite confident. If I remember correctly, his opener was very speedy, so... And again, another very rapid bench attempt there. And that is a good lift
yeah.
for Tom.
Looking yellow from the right referee. Back up with Jack now, who is retaking his opener. Yeah.
I think he just got called on yellows, wasn't it, for his opener? A yellow light can be a number of reasons for a failed lift. Potentially a soft lockout, or
missing commands, moving your feet, head comes up, bum comes up. Many different reasons. Still looking good. Elbows look fine. See what happens.
And there's a good lift. There we go. Fixed any issues he had on his opener.
Indeed. Archie up next with 137.5.
Again, opting to take a 7.5 kilo jump from an opener.
Yeah, once again, every lift for Archie and bench is a comp PV.
Yep, that is very true.
Yep. So the man is always winning.
You cannot lose on your first comp.
No, you can't. And looking very strong.
Very rapid. I wouldn't be surprised if they take another 7.5 kilo jump there.
Indeed. Archie the 1 of 5. Maybe go in for the Bucks QT. We'll have to look up what the Bucks QT is for a 1 of 5. Omar Ali up next. 142.5. Handled by Howard Chi.
Next up, we have Omar coming out for 142.5 kilos, just explaining his intricate handout to
Jody Byman.
Commonwealth athlete.
Commonwealth athlete. Home Nations athlete.
Home Nations athlete.
The more important of the two, in my opinion. Always nice to represent your home country.
Team
anyway.
Wales.
Team Wales. Team Super Wales. Still looking very nice for Omar.
Very strong there. Very strong. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if they load up the big 150.
Omar been out of powerlifting for a little bit, I believe. Was it last Welsh Champs he competed?
I believe he competed at the last Welsh Championships. If not, it's the Welsh Championships before. But you are right, he has taken a little break. So that is 145 kilos being loaded on the bar now for Henry Gates.
They are just cleaning the bench pad up.
Which is something you are allowed to request.
Don't know if it was requested or if the platform manager just did it. But
sometimes the chalk on people's back just gets onto the bench a bit and can make it a bit harder to grip as it does get quite powdery.
Yeah, indeed.
This is a 10 kilo jump from Henry's opener, which is quite rare to see on bench, but
very big jump indeed. Does it pay off?
Oh.
No. Seems
yeah,
too difficult.
Maybe just a mishap there on the press. He is a sink. He sinks his bench press, which sometimes you are playing a bit of roulette with the press.
My third bench down was 130. No? Oh, that's my bad.
Coming up next is Ben Davies with 147.5. the second heaviest bench of the flight.
And it doesn't change until the end, yeah, so it won't show you the right order until after.
No, I know. No, yeah, it's fine. But he's on 110. Yeah. Mine said 130, but it's overtime.
Looking good for Ben.
Very solid from Ben there.
Pretty well led.
So coming out to close off the second round of bench is Jasper with 152.5 kilos on the bar. This is not Ben Davies.
This is not Ben Davies. Our overlay relies on the nice table crew to be a bit faster with their good or bad lifts. Hopefully automated next competition.
I'm unsure on what Jasper's comp PB is, but I feel like this is close to it. Very smooth attempt there.
Waiting to see what he got. Was it a good or bad lift for Jasper?
That is a good lift for Jasper.
It's a good lift for Jasper. There
And
we
I
go.
believe I'm matching comp PB.
Yeah.
I could be wrong on that.
Yeah, we'll have to look up Jasper's Instagram and see what he did last time. So we're actually got 100 kilos on the bar now, as it says.
Josh
as it says on the
Reese,
screen.
he's just retaking a second.
Yeah. Do you remember what was wrong? Was his strength?
I do not remember. We're going back 10 benches. I
lot of
do not
benches.
remember what he failed his second bench for. I feel like he was just short of the lockout when he got a bit stuck.
Yeah, we'll see now. He is pushing through. Yeah, just
same
got a bit
sticking
stuck.
point, unfortunately. That is the risk with taking slightly larger jumps on bench, 7.5 kilos from 92 to 100. Sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't. You never really know how it's going to be on the day.
Bench is a cruel mistress.
Very cruel. I don't think I've ever gone 3 for 3 on my bench. No, I've gone 3 for 3 on my bench exactly once.
Yeah, I don't think I have ever.
So next up we have Alex Foster with 117.5 kilos on the bar. A massive comp PB.
Yeah, 7.5 if he gets it,
Wow.
which is very big for bench. Yeah, 5 kilo PB on his squat, and so far a 2.5 on his bench. This will secure him the 7.5 PB on his bench. And
A little bit wobbly.
He's grinding.
Oh, unfortunately he's just not there today.
still a PB though, 2.5.
Still a PB on his bench. So coming out next is Stephen with 130 kilos on the bar, opting to take a very large jump from his second. He must be feeling
100,
very
100 to
confident.
110 to 130. Bit unorthodox.
But who knows? His second was very fast, so he might have just taken a very conservative opener.
Yeah.
Just got stuck off the chest there.
Yeah, just a bit too heavy for him. A 20 kilo jump and bench is insane.
Maybe after having to retake his squat opener, retake his squat second, he was just looking to climb back up a few more kilos.
Tom O'Donnell now. Final one for him, 135.
135 kilos on the bar.
Bum coming up there.
Unfortunately, I think his bum did just come up there. We'll wait for the referee lights.
Yeah, no,
unfortunately,
bump
no
came up.
lift. He does come off clutching at his back, so maybe he just cramped a little bit there. Hopefully he's okay.
Very big bench now for Jack, 140 kilos.
140 kilos. As a sub-junior as well. I remember when I was 18, I didn't know a single person who benched over 95 kilos.
I don't think I could bench 20 kilos. Yeah.
And here we have someone coming out for 140 kilos.
The standard lifting just goes up and up throughout the years. And it's quite smooth all the way through.
Yep. A very good attempt there from Jack Roberts. And that is a good lift as well.
He's going to be happy with that one. Archie up next. 142.5.
Opting for a 5 kilo jump from the second, which was very quick.
It was.
Come on, Archie.
Fighting for it, but
unfortunately
just got stuck.
just got caught at lockout. It's
Still
that classic place where most people get caught on their bench, isn't it? Just halfway, and he's clutching his hamstring. Maybe he has a little bit of a cramp going there.
Looks like he's alright. Giving a thumbs up as he walks away to the table.
Making a little joke as well. So
Yeah.
he's still in good spirits there.
145 now for Henry.
I believe this is another sub-junior, benching 145 kilos now. Oh no, junior. Apologies, Henry.
Missed her in a second.
Unfortunately just not there today. So, Omar coming out for his third bench of 147.5, and he may be the first lifter to go 6 for 6 in this competition.
Let's hope.
I hope I've not just jinxed that then.
Yeah, touch wood, touch wood.
I've touched it.
A lot of support from the crowd there for Omar. Giving a fist bump. Giving 2 fist bumps.
Two fist bumps. He must be liking the handouts that he is receiving. I very rarely get one fist bump when I give him a handout in the uni gym.
Bit of favoritism going on, maybe. It's coming up. He's just grinding it through. But just got stuck once again, a lockout. It was a lockout. Still a very good day for Omar.
Here we have Ben Davies coming out for 150 kilos on the
150
bench
kilos.
press. A big 150, just a 2.5 kilo increase from his second.
Yeah, jump 5 then 2.5.
Sometimes when you do get close to that top end on bench, it does ramp up in difficulty quite quickly.
Close it in now on the end of bench. Just Ben and Jasper to go.
The penultimate bench of the competition. Sadly just got stuck off his chest there. Coming out for the final bench of this competition is Jasper with 155 kilos, which I am certain is a comp EV for him. I was unsure about his second, but I'm sure about this.
Also with a name long enough to break the overlay.
He is looking amped and ready. Could Jasper be the first person to go 6 for 6?
Touching wood once again. This is a 2.5 kilo PB for Jasper.
Unfortunately, just got stuck on the chest.
There we go, that is all of our bench done.
That concludes the bench. So we will be taking another 10-minute break now before we start deadlifts. Please come back in 10 minutes. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Welsh University Championships livestream. We are just starting on deadlifts in flight A. So coming out first is Sophie with 97.5 kilos on the bar. I'd just like to take a quick moment to once again thank our sponsor, Avansus, for sponsoring this competition and providing the prizes for the best male and best female. This competition is raising money for Pancreatic Cancer UK. You can donate in the description of this live stream. We've already raised £500, which is amazing for this charity. If anyone can donate, that would be greatly appreciated. Coming out next is Molly for her deadlift opener of 102.5 kilos. So that was a good lift for Molly's opener. Apologies, the stream does look like it is one behind on the lifters. So this is not Molly. So this is Yana coming out for 110 kilos on her opener. We've also just slightly moved the camera so it is a little bit better view of the platform. And that was a good lift for Yana's deadlift opener. Coming out next is Megan White with 112.5 kilos on the bar. I think he's having an excellent day so far. I believe PB's on both squat and deadlift. So coming up next is Gleison, coming out for a 140 kilo deadlift opener. I believe she's just coming out for this to get her QT that she needs and might not make any further deadlift attempts. Just having some issues with the bar on platform, making sure the collar is tight enough.
Seems we're just waiting for the collars to be done up.
I've been rejoined by my co-presenter,
Yes.
James Cameron.
After running around, trying to fix many things.
He's lying, he was eating pizza.
And eating a lot of pizza, yes. Big up Domino's. Unofficial sponsor. Very easy.
Very easy, and we expect that Gleison might not take a second or third as she has the QT.
All will load 300. All will load 300. That's right.
Comes in.
Yeah. Yeah. Unofficial sponsor.
Unfortunately, no 300 kilos being loaded on that second attempt deadlift. But we do have Grace Labdon coming out for her deadlift opener of 157. Grace
Once again, as
did
you said.
bench 157 though, that would be incredible.
Yeah.
So yeah, coming out for a deadlift opener of 157. We've already seen a massive grind from her on squat and bench.
Yeah.
Will we see it for deadlifts?
100%. 100%. If I was a betting man, I'd put a lot of money on it. Yeah.
As I said before, Grace is the women's captain of Swansea powerlifting.
Well, I believe we're in a pair of her a banker shoes.
She is.
Yeah.
Soon to win her second shot.
Soon to win her second pair, hopefully. Giving her the power to grind.
Oh. Slightly difficult opener for Grace. sure everything's going to be okay there.
Yeah,
She can grind through it.
it's a good lift.
Yeah.
Still 2 up.
So this is Aaron Chris, the first male of this fight, coming out for 165 kilos on his deadlift opener. As said for the last 2 lifts, so you have a minute to initiate your lift. So there's only one command in deadlift, and that is down. So there is no start command. It is just until you make an effort to take the bar off the floor. It doesn't mean the slack pull. You need to actually break the bar from the floor, or try to.
Some people do get confused on the first competition and do wait for a start command. But the deadlift, most simple of the 3.
Very rapid opener there from Aaron.
Pretty well, lads. Very nice.
And here we go, EJ, the man who's been benching back to Swansea for the competition, comes out for a 200 kilo deadlift opener as expected.
Yeah. Will he pull sumo? Will he pull conventional?
I'm almost certain he will be a sumo puller. I believe he could slap his knee with his hand without bending down.
His handler there, Ollie Minshall, dancing in the back. More excited than EJ himself.
There we go.
Yeah, there's that sumo stance. Going to probably lock up just above his knee. Oh.
Actually, quite high.
Yeah.
Knockout. Higher than I was expecting.
Needs longer arms.
Or shorter legs.
Or shorter legs, yeah. We all aspire to be like William Hughes, whose lockout is very low down.
Very low down.
Yeah.
He actually has been dragging his knuckles along the floor as he has been walking around this warm-up room. I do feel quite bad for him.
Jeremy up next with 205.
So from what I have seen from Jeremy, he is a big puller. I believe he has pulled 220 in training before. Quite a quick open of 205 there.
May look like he might pull 220 next.
Yep, absolutely. Rounding off our first round of deadlifts is Owen Jenkins coming out with 217.5.
That's been a very speedy first round of
Very
deadlift, but I have
speedy
not been
first
here for half of it. Maybe that's why.
I think the first round of deadlifts usually does run quite quick.
Deadlift itself goes quite fast.
It's not until people start to take their time to psych themselves up for a lift that deadlift starts to take a bit longer. Loz Lifts has just passed me a half-eaten bit of pizza for me to hold on to.
That's a good lift. There, yeah, she's just passed it and explicitly said, "Do not eat this." So,
yep.
I think you should eat it.
No, I'm quite fine. I've had some pizza myself in the fridge. And I've just had a lozenge as well. So anyway, coming up next is Molly, starting off the second round of deadlifts with 112.5 kilos. We can see that Sophie is not taking any more deadlifts as she already has her British bench PT.
Yep. Still very sad to see no one load in 300 yet. It should be done.
It will come. Maybe it will come.
Maybe we can have guest lifter Max Aben do an exhibition event for us and load 300.
No, I've got a 50-50 chance of pulling that based on my previous history.
That's good odds.
Better odds than Callum Donaldson.
Yes. I believe 9-0 Callum Donaldson for 300.
Very easy second from Molly there.
Very
I expect
good.
her to take another big jump there.
Yes.
Very strong.
Probably up to about, I would say, probably 120, 122 maybe.
I reckon 120 or 122.
Yeah.
Coming up next is Meg White with 122.5.
Is this also a PB?
No, I believe it's 2.5 under.
Okay, okay. Meg White, I believe, almost.
Almost nothing. Just missing her second squat on.
Yeah. She got her third, which was heavier, so.
Yeah.
Having a phenomenal day, Megan.
Very easy.
Looking
I
nice.
can see a third PB getting away
Yeah.
from Megan today.
Hopefully a handle of those lifts will come back for a half-eaten slice of pizza.
Yeah, as I'm still holding it.
Yeah. She's
130 being loaded on the bar now for Yana. We are already over 2 reds.
There you go.
I'm no longer holding a slice of pizza.
Have to get you another one. Wow. Fast.
Fast second from Yana there. And a slow descent. Showing the control of the lift there.
Yeah.
Not only was there a deadlift, there was an RDL afterwards. Leslie
The
now
secret
has 1 for 2.5 loaded on the bar, but I
don't think
do
she's coming
not
out.
believe she is coming out. For this.
Yeah. So we will probably time out for a minute.
Yep, so it's usually quite courteous, especially when it comes around to deadlifts as well. If you're not taking your attempt, you do just let the clock run down. Gives everyone a nice bit of rest, an extra minute before their next attempt. And it gives me time to once again thank our sponsors, Avansus, for providing the prizes for this competition, as well as promoting Pancreatic Cancer UK, as this competition is raising money for cancer research. We have already raised £500, and you can donate in our stream bio. Anything that you can donate is greatly appreciated, and it goes towards a fantastic cause.
Yeah. And thank you to everyone who's come to help out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you to the spotters, loaders, volunteers, referees, everyone who is here, the lifters. It is not possible without everyone in this room. So a massive thanks to everyone here.
You can see claps going around already.
There is already claps.
Yeah. Hopefully claps for me.
Yeah, special thanks to James Kemery, Howard Shee, Grace Labden and Alex Foster for being instrumental in the organisation of this second Welsh University Championships.
Yeah.
So next up we have Grace Labden coming out for 167.5
10 kilos up.
and 10 kilo jump.
Yeah. Gonna have a quick look at what Grace pulled at Commonwealth.
I believe 172.5, but I am happy to be wrong.
170.
170, so this is just 2.5 kilos under her personal best.
Yeah. She
Go, Grace!
so far 2.5 kilo PB total for Grace.
Grace Lapton RPU 6.
Yep. If you think that's a grind for Grace, it's not yet.
Nope, if you saw the squat and you saw the bench, you'll know that there are plenty of kilos left there. Next up we have the first male of this flight, Aaron Crooks, apologies, coming for 180 kilos.
Aaron does cook. He's cooking.
He
He's
does
doing very
cook.
well. He's doing good. Should we ask him to change his name after this?
To Aaron Cook.
Yeah.
However, as a sub-junior, I'm not sure if he does cook. Cooks in the gym.
Yeah. Probably his parents cooking his meals for him.
Ah, he is a junior. I apologise, Aaron. I'm so sorry. I'm sure you're a very good chef. As is Thomas. Very solid second attempt there from
Very
Aaron.
nice. Yeah, Thomas Atkinson. Very, very good chef. He used to go to culinary school. Made me many a meal.
Yeah.
210 on the bar for Aaron.
Quite a
Only got 5
conservative jump.
kilos.
Yeah, only 5
Kilo,
kilos.
5 kilos.
To be fair, it is his first competition. This might be his first time doing an SVD as well.
Oh, that's wild. Looks great.
Yeah, just as easy as his opener.
Yeah, could have taken him for his opener.
Will he take a 10 kilo jump now is the question.
EJ up next for 215. One day I'll get it down and get these overlays sorted. One finger at a time each comp. One finger at a time. Here he comes, the man with the long arms, pulling sumo. 15 kilos up from his opener. And making it look absolutely easy.
Very easy.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what he puts in for his third.
Hopefully 230. Another 15 kilos.
Yeah. Quite a good first
Yeah.
outing, actually.
Yeah. I talk about 230. Here it is.
Owen Jenkins with 230, loaded on the bar for his second attempt.
The link is in the live stream bio.
Just get the bar set up for him now. Looks like we're ready. Get himself into a nice position. Still, also looks really easy.
And
Yeah.
quite a low lockout, a deceivingly low lockout,
Yeah.
actually.
Maybe he's wasted not doing sumo.
So that concludes the end of our second round of deadlifts, and we now enter the third round with Molly coming out for 117.5 kilos.
No missed deadlifts. Obviously, one missed. Obviously, because she didn't come out. She's done. She's finished.
So no, no
Yeah.
failed attempt.
Good. We have Louis Warren here having a nice conversation with the TC.
Probably just to make sure the bar is wiped down before the start of the lift.
Yeah, during thirds, the bar should be cleaned.
Between every attempt?
Yep.
Every attempt of the third round. Just so it is, gives
Yep.
every lifter the best possible opportunity to get their third lift.
This is where deadlifts slow down a little bit.
Yes.
The bar's loaded. Hopefully everyone will be behind her now for the third deadlift.
Yep, for the start of the third round of deadlifts in this competition, I'm sure this will be just as easy as all of her other lifts.
And it
Yep.
looks
Yep.
very easy.
Could have left that one in
Yeah.
the room.
Couldn't have left that one in the locker, dude. That's pretty nice. And 8 for 9 day, I believe.
8 for 9, very good.
She's smiling as she walks off.
So with 130 kilos loaded for Meg's third deadlift, this will be a 5 kilo PB for her.
As I said, they are just cleaning the bar, giving everyone the best attempt they can have for their thirds. It seems like we're ready. There you go. Just
And
straighten
here's
up the bar.
Megan coming out for 130 kilos.
I believe you said this is now a PB.
Yep, this is a
Yeah.
PB for her. Nice.
That's very nice.
Very nice lift there. Plenty of kilos
That's
left
good
in
to
the
me.
tank.
Pretty right lights.
And not a single failed lift today, just missing on missed commands on the second.
Yeah, another 8 for 9 day. Very good.
Very
She seems very happy as she walks away. Yana next, 140 kilos.
Once again, they're just cleaning the bar before her attempt. Oh, and just a slight stumble at the top there.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunately, there's no lift.
Our platform manager Ben there was ready to catch her if needed.
Sometimes you do just stumble a bit, taking the bar off the ground if you do just get lose your balance near the top.
So
Next up is the bar is being loaded for Glesny, who is not coming out for her
yeah, so
deadlift.
another minute.
So there is another minute before Grace Labdon's attempt, and I'd like to
Yeah.
take this minute to thank our sponsor, Avansis, for providing the prizes for the best male and female lifter. And I'd like to remind everyone that this is a charity competition raising money for Pancreatic Cancer UK. We've already raised £500 for the charity, and there is a donation link in the bio if you can donate. It would be greatly appreciated, and it goes to an amazing cause. Now, I'd lastly like to thank every spotter, loader, referee, volunteer, and lifter who is here today.
Yeah, thank you,
Without
Max.
them-
Thank you.
Without them, it's not possible.
It's
It's
not.
not possible
Not at
without the
all.
volunteers in this sport.
No. It's customary to just let your time run out. Gives everybody else a bit more time to rest.
Just a bit more rest between each lift.
Yeah.
Especially when there are quite short flights.
Yeah, indeed. Grace is just chilling, waiting to go up. There you go. We'll switch to the waiting screen while we wait. To see Grace, who was just dancing. She's now putting her belt on.
Yep. Unfortunately, it is now time to lock in for her third deadlift.
Yeah.
I'm sure she would. We listened to Christmas music actually. Grace was my lift on the way here. We were listening to Christmas music in the car on the way here.
Oh.
Yeah, so I do wonder if there is some Mariah Carey going.
To be fair, it is the 1st of December. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Ken.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. And here is Grace Labdon coming out for 175 kilos. A 5 kilo PB for her, and a very aesthetic looking bar of 3 reds and a collar. She's got plenty of support behind her,
She does. A very loud Alex Foster.
who is stood right in front of us. So I do apologise if he does come through on the mic.
Stick with it.
There he is. There he is. She is pulling, and it was easier
That is
than her second.
Yep.
Way easier than her second.
Grace Labdon, RP7 meet.
Pretty
And
well
that
nice.
is a
She's
good
absolutely
lift.
fantastic.
Comp
She's going around to
PB.
say thank you to all the referees. And you should see her run off the platform now and probably give a big hug.
There we go. Give a big
to
hug
the
to her
handler.
handlers.
And to Loz Lips. Oh, an even bigger one for Loz Lips. Trying to knock her over. She's now airing my fist bump. What a day for her.
What a day.
What a day.
Absolutely.
Aaron Cooks up next.
Aaron
Aaron
Cooks,
Cooks.
ready to cook on his third deadlift.
185 kilos. He so far has failed all of his foods, but not now. He's not doing it now. He's getting this lift. I can feel it. Once again, if I was a better man, I'd put money on it. He looks ready.
He looks amped. Unfortunately, just not there
Commentator's
today.
curse. Commentator's curse.
Yep. I believe he can fully blame you for that one, Cam.
He can. He can find me on Instagram at MaxReps.
That is not Cam's Instagram tag, but it is mine. Next up is Jeremy Everett, coming out for 217.5 kilos.
Opted in to go up 5 kilos and then 7.5, so I must be feeling confident.
His 210 was very easy.
Yeah.
And like I said, I think his best deadlift is 220.
Everyone's
so
having a little giggle. I think I missed what's happening.
No, unfortunately we are wearing headphones, so we
Yeah.
don't really get to hear what's going on around.
No.
But it was definitely really funny.
It was. It's something to do with Jody Bynum, I believe.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But besides that, Jeremy is doing his best to stay locked in.
He is. He has
for
no
his
headphones on,
final
the poor
deadlift.
boy.
Let's go, Jeremy.
Alright. Platform manager, still smiling, having a giggle. Bolu, though, locked in. And Jeremy. Looking really good.
Very easy.
Let's see what the refs say. He's happy.
Very happy with that one.
It's a good lift. He's done it.
Great end to the competition. 3 for 3 on deadlifts.
Yeah, really good for him.
And I believe he just ran into this competition programming himself.
Yeah, I don't think he prepped or anything.
No, I
No.
don't. This is why I say I'm not sure if that was his first SBD day. So quite a good outing from him.
Yeah, not too bad.
Imagine that, just thinking, oh, I quite like picking up these heavy circles. I'm going to do it in a competition.
Yeah, put some
I
red
can
on.
also confirm he only got a singlet 2 days ago.
Oh, just in time.
Just in time.
Opt in for a nice, a nice singlet.
Coming out next is EJ, the first person to be pulling. Oh no, apologies. The second person to be pulling more than 4 reds and a collar in this competition.
Yeah.
227.5 loaded.
I believe everything's looked very, very, very easy, and it continues to look easy.
Very nice. Definitely left some kilos on the platform now. And that is a good lift.
Very composed as he walks off. His handler more happy.
Remaining very stoic.
Yeah.
Speaking of stoic, here is Owen Jenkins coming out for his third attempt, 240 kilos.
The last deadlift, well, the last lift of Flight A.
Yep.
Thank you to everyone in Flight A who's come to compete.
Great effort all around.
Yeah. And the bar's loaded. He's ready.
For Owen Jenkins. The last flight of Flight A.
Those are outdated anyway.
Taking his time on the setup, just making sure he gets
plenty
everything
of time.
right.
Plenty of time.
There we
Going
go.
through.
Just locks the bar out there. Let's just wait for those referee lights.
He's done it,
that's
and
a
he's
good lift.
happy.
And
Yeah.
there we go. He's
Yeah.
very happy with that.
He is very happy. It's 2-1 yellow. Probably, it seems when he settled,
Yeah,
when he
like
was
the ball was
settling,
just slipping out of his hands, but it didn't
Yeah.
fall out.
No, you're fine when you settle for the bar to low slightly as your Charles come back, so he's fine. Gonna swap referees now, getting ready for Flight B. Start with Alex Foster. Starting almost starting at 200 kilos.
Almost,
Yeah.
almost. With
197.
197.5.
Yeah. Just gonna check what Alex pulled last time he competed. He pulled 210 last time he competed, opened at 187, so quite 10 kilos more than opening this time than he did last
Wow.
at the Summer Cup.
And he is now being handled by Grace Labdon.
Grace Labdon, maybe the best deadlifter we've had so far. The man's a bit too tall and is slightly cropped out of frame. But it looks good.
Very easy opening from Alex Foster.
Yeah, very nice.
And here we go. Every other deadlift for the rest of this competition is over 200 kilos.
It is, yeah. It's nice to see.
It is
A lot of
very nice
strong
to see.
people.
You would hope you would find strong people at a powerlifting competition.
Yeah. Sometimes I compete and stand goes down slightly, but it's okay. It's okay.
You're too hard on yourself, Cam. Too hard.
Well, you got Henry leading a brigade of 200. 200 plus. Making it look incredibly easy.
Very easy. Very
Quite a
easy
wide
opener.
grip. Quite a wide grip. Quite a wide stance as well. Yeah. A man after my own heart.
Next up, we have Josh Reese coming out for 210 kilos.
Oh, already getting ready with his setup. Believe come all the way from Exeter by the look of his handler, who's wearing an Exeter t-shirt, club captain. A long way to travel.
Exeter to Cardiff. Only Exeter to Cardiff. Not awfully far.
I only travel in Wales, everything's close.
That's true. Very easy
Speedy,
opener
very
there from
nice.
Josh Reese.
Jack Roberts up next, 215. Seems like the bar is ready. Yep, bar loaded.
Very easy opener there from Jack Roberts.
Yeah.
Almost a little speed wobble at the top.
Pretty well nice. Very nice. Benjamin Davies, 225. I believe that's 4 reds and a collar.
That is 4 reds and a collar from here on out until the end of the first round of deadlift.
All he's missing now is his forged singlet, and he'll have the full collection. Looks like he has the forged socks.
Maybe he ordered the forged singlet but didn't quite like the way it looked.
You can never have too many singlets.
Very true. Very
And
true.
very easy.
That was a good lift for Ben Davies. Coming up next is Omar on the same weight.
Oh, that bar's already loaded. Wow.
Very easy opener.
Very
there
good
from
for
Omar.
Omar. I feel a
Sure,
lot
they'll
of
take a-
Omar's lifting today has been very easy.
And then taking a larger jump to his second. Coming up next is Archie Midway, already psyching himself up. Once again, this is Archie's first competition.
As soon as he gets this, it'll be his first ever total.
Yep, first title will be registered after this, and it will be a PB title. And then
First
you'll
of many, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully he'll set 2 more.
I think Archie either has his sights on Bucks later in the year or Swansea Cardiff Varsity.
Swansea Cardiff Varsity, the grudge match continues.
Will Swansea win once? No, probably not. Sorry, Max.
Prefer being the underdogs anyway.
Yeah.
That was a very speedy opener from Archie Midway.
Very aggressively taking off his belt. And 3 1 lights. Same weight, Stephen?
Same weight,
Yeah.
Stephen coming out.
He's complete opposite to Benjamin Davis. Has the singlet, but not the socks and the t-shirt. Maybe they should trade.
Yeah. Oh,
Didn't see what happened
not
there,
really
but
sure what
didn't
happened
off the
there.
floor. Not too sure. I think he touched his leg as he walked away.
He did tap his hamstring. He's
Yeah.
having some cramps. Hopefully it's something he can just massage out and come out for a second.
I think a bit of deep heat can't fix. Tom O'Donnell next.
235 kilos.
Yep.
Another very easy opener there from Tom.
Yeah. Very nice. Who do we have next?
And closing off our first round of deadlifts in Flight B is Jasper with 247.5 kilos on the bar.
Believe he's closed off all of squat and bench, and now doing deadlift.
Yeah, I believe you are right. He has ended each lift.
He is pretty hyped up. You can't see him behind his handler, but he is grooving, moving, looking like he's about to run on the platform.
It's always moments like this I do wish I could hear what the lifters are
Yeah.
listening to. Maybe that would be a future thing that a competition in powerlifting could do, is if you do just hear what they're listening to.
Yeah. It's like the TikToks when they go, "Excuse me, mate, what are you listening to?" Wow.
Very easy.
Very
that's
easy.
Jasper.
He's looking at the lights. He's waiting for them.
He knows it's a good
Yeah,
lift.
he's happy. Oh, right, the TV is turned off, I think. What's wrong with the TV? Well, turn it back on with the remote. Oh, if it's off, use the remote and turn it on. Apparently our TV that is showing what's coming up is turned off, so there you go. Howard G deputy
Man of the
technology officer. When Mark Hank left, Howard was in charge of the tech Open AI Kids. That's faster up now 210, which I believe is equal
Max
PB.
PB.
Yeah. Yep, that is right. This was from the Welsh Summer Cup. And making it look...
Let's just wait for those lights.
Yeah, let's see what happens. 2-1, bad lift, sadly.
Unfortunately, a no lifter there.
Blues.
Potentially just for supporting or pitching.
Yeah, could be hitching as he came up. Who do we have next? Henry next. 215. Alex Foster obviously just went. Looking very nice. See what the refs say about that one. Good lift.
That was a good lift.
Yeah, very good.
First successful second. Following on from that, we have Josh Reese coming out for 220 kilos. I'm a big fan of the donut deadlifting socks that he is sporting there. Can't quite see it on the stream, but those at the venue can.
To be fair, they are really cool how they look over to the platform.
That's a good lift.
Jack Roberts up next with 230. Apologies with the delay of the updating of the overlay. Once we switch scenes, it's kind of locked in. I think the bar is loaded.
Jack Roberts, 230 kilos on the bar now. His opener was rapid, so let's see if he can keep this momentum going. With the momentum singlet, actually.
See what he did there. It was really good. And it's really nice. Just as
I
fast.
would not be surprised if his handler takes just as big a jump through.
3 white lights.
To third there.
Very nice.
This is Stephen coming out for his second attempt deadlift of 230
He didn't break it off the
kilos.
floor for his first.
No, and it looked like he just had a little hamstring cramp, so hopefully it's all dealt with now. Much like squat and bench, you need to register
a deadlift,
a deadlift to get a total.
So let's see how it goes. Just slipping out of his hand.
Yep, just fell a bit forward. He's still got one more attempt though.
He does have one more attempt. Archie medley here. 245.
Large jump from his
Steering
hand.
that bar down.
Yeah, he is locked in. Once again, another one of these moments where I would like to know what they're listening to.
Yeah. Technically a PB for Archie.
Yep, deadlift PB and comp PB.
Currently second place in the 105 juniors. It looks good.
Face makes it look harder than it actually is.
Yeah, we'll see what the referees say. He locked his knee a little bit late, but 3 white lights. A locked knee is a locked knee.
Next up we have 250 kilos.
Yeah.
Wow. 25 kilo jump from it.
Is that quarter ton?
That is a quarter ton. I have been told as well that is the weight of a bar that has 250 kilos on it.
No. No.
I think so. I had to grind for it, but it felt fine. You have to grind for less than half. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because normally if I feel a deadlift, I feel like it's already heavier and looks slower than others.
Ben looking very focused. Making it look quite
Very
easy.
easy there.
Yeah. A little slow on the lockout,
Plenty
but
of kilos of
yeah.
wiggle room there.
Good lift. Well done, Ben.
Coming up next is Omar with 250 kilos on the bar also.
Do you know what weighs 250 kilos?
What's that?
A bar loaded with 250 kilos, man. If you want to see our comedy duo, we'll be at every comedy club around the world.
An actual
soon.
fact is I do believe that is the weight of a small horse.
What's the definition of a small horse, please?
Think a Shetland pony.
Thank you.
Oh, very easy there.
There
for
you go.
Omar.
Omar lifting a pony. 3
And
white
it
lights
is a
for
good
Omar.
lift. Just putting on the biscuit now for this next lift. 252.
Our table crew being a little slow to give the white lights to Omar so we can move on. The white lights to Omar so we can move on. Thank you.
252.5 kilos for Tom. This is a very big jump, but his opener was rapid, so I'm sure it will be just as good.
Yeah, quite a big jump. But we see with deadlifts, and he makes it look quite easy. His knees.
Just a little bit sticky at lockout, but let's
Yeah,
wait for
he's
those
on the
lights.
floor. Hopefully he's alright. Bit dizzy probably.
Yeah, maybe just a bit dizzy.
Yeah,
That's
it was
still
a good lift. Yeah, it was a good lift. It's like yellow from the centre, but he's fine.
Next up with 267.5 kilos for Jasper, who is
He's strutting around.
Strutting, absolutely
This
strutting.
is apparently a walkway now as he comes to the front. Maybe he'll hit a pose for us. We got a pose? No, he's turning around.
just turns.
He's playing around with us. He's playing around. Never seen a man
Very animated, isn't
very animated, yeah. It looks like his handler's going out. I believe the bar is just getting cleaned.
Yep, they're just cleaning the bar
Yeah.
and rolling it forwards for Jasper.
Here we go.
He is
Off he goes.
And
Running
there
on
we
the
go.
platform. Ready to go.
267.5.
Having a little run around.
Oh, wow. Easy work from Jasper there. Plenty of kilos left to go.
Yeah, very well done.
He gave his handler a look there.
He did.
I'm not sure if that's a good look.
Our off-stream fact checker, Jack Ward, has just come back and said a Shetland pony actually weighs 182.5 max. The green anaconda, though, can weigh up to 250 kilos. Not just powerlifting, we're educational here. Shout out to Jack Ward.
Okay, well, next up we have Alex Foster coming up with 215 kilos, which is slightly heavier than the average Shetland pony.
You could put a little bit, only a little bit of a green anaconda on top.
Only a little bit.
Yeah.
10 kilos of it to be precise. This is
Everyone's
Foster
giving
coming
Alex
out
loads
for
of
his
support.
third attempt. He's
Third
gone
attempt for
5
Alex.
kilos up. We know that strength is not an issue here. Plenty of support from the crowd here.
Yeah.
Come on, don't stop pulling. Come on now. Come on, Foz. Let's go, big poo. Come on, Alex.
Oh, just unfortunately not there today.
Good all-round effort for Alex, though.
Still
Going around
goes
to say thank you to all the
say thanks
referees.
to all the
Yeah.
refs. Great sportsmanship.
Yeah, and give it a big hug. For excellent anthem. Kiss the anthem. Oh, 225 there.
225. Not as heavy as a green anaconda, but more than a Shetland pony.
We need the in-between. Mr. Fact Checker at home, can we have an in-between, please?
Yeah, can we have something that weighs 225 kilos? And if our at-home fact checker tells me the bar, I will be very upset at him.
Bar
Bar
loaded.
is loaded for Henry Gates. Very solid
Locked
third
out.
attempt there from Henry Gates. And
Three
that
white
is a
lights.
good lift.
Yeah, 3 for 3 on deadlifts, nice.
Our at-home fact checker has just come back that a adult antelope weighs 225 kilos. So that means Josh Reese is about to pull more than an adult antelope.
It's almost like playing, supposed to be a millionaire now and phone a friend at home.
Oh, yeah, of course. That is exactly how this feels. In fact, I believe the next attempt is also 230 kilos before we then jump up to a 250 kilo lifter. But right now, here is Josh Reese lifting more than an adult antelope.
Massive grind. He's getting up to his knees.
Continues to grind through it, past the knees, all the way to lock out.
Down.
Wow.
He's looking happy. He's
That was
happy.
a good lift. What an
Everyone's
excellent third attempt there.
Bam. Trying to rival Grace Labden there for best grind and deadlift.
I think it was a little bit faster than Grace's third deadlift.
Right, so Stephen, 230.
He needs this
He
to
needs this
stay
one to
in
stay
the
in.
competition. He was able to get it just to lock out. The bar was just a little bit too in front of him, and he dropped it, but he knows the strength is there.
Everyone's going to be behind him.
Let's
The
go,
crowd
Stephen.
clapping. He's getting it up. He's got it. Just needs it down. Let's see what they say. He's got
That
it.
is
He's
3
done.
white lights and a good lift. Stephen
That's his
stays
total.
in the competition.
And he's done. He's
There we go.
finished.
Done.
He can go home, have a
Going
pint.
to a pub.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Jack Roberts with 250 kilos on the bar, which we have been told is the weight of an adult anaconda.
Or can be.
Can be,
Can be,
sorry.
yeah. Will Hughes trying to get to the way of a adult anaconda actually, as he's going above about 105 now. His next weight class is 120 pluses.
That's just not very kind.
He doesn't look too happy about that comment.
Next up, we have Jack Roberts, 250 kilos. He is getting himself amped up.
He is.
And the bar is loaded.
Getting back steps there from Thomas.
One person I would not like to slap my back is
No.
Thomas Atkinson.
So we'll take him free for free in deadlifts if he gets this. Oh, it's looking good. It's looking.
Wow,
He's
that
shaking.
was quick to the knee. Let's see what the refs say. That
Yes,
is
he's
a
happy.
good lift.
He's happy. Big hug there as he comes off.
Next up, with Archie Medway with 255 kilos on the bar.
Kawachi doing tricks in the back there.
There he is getting himself amped up, ready for the lifts with his handler, William Hughes, ready to take his headphones off.
The bar is just getting cleaned, ready for his third attempt. And he's ready to go on the platform. And bar's loaded.
Bar is loaded for Archie Medway. His third deadlift of the competition. Let's see if he can extend his comp PB.
Everyone's screaming for him. He's
Gets
getting
to
it
the
up.
knee. Oh,
Just to the knee.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
just gets it up to the knee. That was a valiant attempt of a lift there.
Very
and he
good, yeah.
Still leaves with a comp PB. An excellent start to his powerlifting career.
Just many more comps to come.
Here is too many
Yeah.
more comps to come. And next up is Tom O'Donnell with 260 kilos on the bar for his third deadlift.
It's a very large amount. A lot of weight.
More than a green anaconda.
How long can we milk this for?
I'm already getting quite tired of it, I
Yeah.
can't lie.
Yeah, we got 3 more after this. I'm sure we can say 3 more times.
Unless our at-home fact checker can provide us with something that weighs 260.
It's okay. We're probably muted on everyone's PDs at home.
This is Tom O'Donnell coming out for 260 kilos for his final lift of the competition.
Yep. We'll place him, well, he's second in the Junior 93 men, if he pulls this or not. So a good position to be in. It looks good.
He gets it to the knee.
Yeah, he's pulling through.
Let's see what the refs have to say.
Yeah, he's shaking his head.
Oh,
Yeah,
and it
he's
is a
happy.
good
He's got it.
lift.
Yeah.
There we go, 260 kilos for Tom.
Good
Next
man.
up we have Ben Davies with 262.5 kilos on the bar.
And the final 3 lifts of our competition,
Absolutely, the
which
final
has
3 lifts of the
flown
day.
by.
Wow.
I believe we started at 11 and it's just gone 2. Bar once again just getting cleaned as we wait. And it looks like we're about to be ready.
And the bar is loaded for Ben Davies. Lots of crowd support here for Ben, which is always nice.
Yeah, the crowd always gets behind everyone's fitted deadlift.
Breaks the
Looking
jaw to the
good.
knees.
Just needs to lock it out.
Just running to the lockout. Oh, unfortunately just
Stuck at the
not there
knees.
today. Yeah,
Yeah.
just at that last bit before lockout. It's still a great day for Ben Davies all around.
I think they're going to... No, I thought they were going to vacuum the platform there, but seems we're fine.
Oh, no, they
Oh, no.
give the platform a quick vacuum
Yeah.
before Omar's attempt of 270 kilos.
Yeah, so we
Which I
might be...
believe is not just the comp PB, but an all-time PB on his deadlifts.
We're a man. Hopefully they find a plug for it. Oh, well, Max, while we're waiting, always good time to thank our sponsors.
I'd love to thank our sponsor Avances for providing the prizes for this competition for the best male and best female. I'd like to remind everyone that this is a charity competition for raising funds for Pancreatic Cancer UK. We've already raised £500 for the charity, and there is a donation link in our bio. If you could donate, it would be greatly appreciated, and it's going towards a fantastic cause. And just a quick thank to every spotter, loader, referee and volunteer and lifter who is here today. These comps are not possible without the community.
Yeah. And if you do decide to donate, come tell us on the Instagram. We'll firstly say thank you, sounds good.
Yeah.
Right, we're
this
ready.
is Omar for 270 kilos.
Our penultimate lifter.
Showing his respect to the spotters and loaders there.
Yeah.
An ultimate lift of the competition.
A lot of support for Omar. A lot of people crowding around the waiting area to watch.
And he breaks the floor.
It's
to the
looking
knee.
good.
Oh,
He's pulling
he
past
keeps
the
grinding.
knees.
And he's at
He looks
lockout.
amazing.
Wow.
He held on. And we're waiting.
And that
It's
is a good lift for Omar.
Yeah.
That is a comp PB,
Coming off.
gym
Big,
PB,
yeah,
total
big hug to
PB.
Howard there. Big hug to Thomas. Tapping his head. Good man.
And now for the final lift of the competition, we have Jasper with 277.5 kilos on the bar.
He's not running around this time.
Nope. But he has reached that 5th red on the bar.
Yeah.
I believe this is a PB for him. They're just giving it a quick clean on the platform. And he's getting psyched up.
Yeah, I believe this is 5 kilo PB from when he last debuted.
There we go. Plenty
lot
of
of
crowd
noise
support
here
here
for
for Jasper. For the final lift of the competition, the final deadlift of the day. Let's go, Jasper. Plenty of crowd support here. Everyone's behind you, Jasper. Come on, let's see it.
He's up. Past the knees.
Wow. Oh,
Just couldn't lock out.
that is gutting to see. Well done, Jasper.
And that's it. That's the
That is
competition
it. That
done.
is the final deadlift.
Oh, what a good! It's been fast. It's been good. It's been good lifting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Great day overall. Fantastic.
Yeah. I believe we do have trophies to give out.
We do. So, are we going to keep the stream on for the trophies?
Yeah, we can. We'll try and organise that. We're going to go back to our waiting screen.
Yep.
But we will organise who has won and then be back.
Yep.
And me and Max
Come
will be
back to us in 15 minutes.
10,
20
15 minutes. Yeah. All right. See you guys in a bit. I believe we're back. I believe we've got everyone. Hopefully the camera is in shot. So, in third place we have Molly, who is coming on in. There we go. Max giving her a little trophy there. I will take away the scoreboard so we can see a bit of that better. First place, Grace Labden, grinding every lift. Max giving her trophy, and also she gets a pair of Advantage shoes. Joining me now to announce the men is Thomas Ackerson. You've been handling all day. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
Brilliant day
Yeah.
from last
Third,
year's
we have Jasper up third. His last comp as a junior.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Good performance from Jasper.
Really good performance from Jasper. Ben Davies second.
Ben Davies,
Oh, what a man.
brilliant. Unlucky on his last deadlift.
Yeah. It is hard.
It is hard.
It is hard. Omar Ali in first place.
Brilliant shift from Omar.
Yeah, 85
Brilliant.
jail points, I believe. 85.
85. Brilliant job.
Not bad at all.
Not bad at all.
Only about 15 more than me, maybe 25 more. Yeah, not that many. How many jail points you got, mate?
I got 84.
You got 84. You'd be up there.
If I competed, I might have won.
Yeah.
Never won Welsh lift, I'm too far.
Damn. You would have got a free pair of Advantage shoes. Best shoes in the game. You would have, yeah. There we go. There you go.
Three beautiful
All the
men.
men.
Brilliant.
I think they accidentally give the male and the female trophy out the wrong. So Omar now is the best male lifter. Well, there you go. Good sportsmanship on the platform. They're all going to have a photo. Thank everyone for watching. Thank you, Thomas, for coming along, handling many, many lifters, giving countless back slaps, almost knocking some people over, I heard.
Nearly knocked Carol over.
Oh, poor Carol,
Poor
one of
Carol.
our referees, just trying to do a job. So, looks like there's some photos going on now with Howard and his athletes. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you, I believe the next comp in the Welsh calendar is North Wales.
Champions of the North. Back
Champions
home
of
to
the North,
modified.
yeah.
Back home to modified.
Yeah, back home modified strength, modified fitness.
Modified fitness.
Modified fitness. Very nice gym.
Very nice.
Very nice gym. And then after that we have, formerly known as Winter Cup, now the Phil Richard Classic, in memory of Phil Richard, who sadly passed away earlier this year. So we have plenty of competitions for everyone to do, and hopefully we'll see everyone soon. If that's watching the stream, competing, helping out, or just coming to watch in general. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you, Max, who's stopped giving everything out. He's had a long day. And,
Thank you for watching.
Thank you.